Hi guys, this is Raghav from Headphone Zone. Okay, so I'm very excited today to be talking to all of you about a brand new collaboration here at Headphone Zone that we've been working on for many months now. And today, I'm finally ready to share it with the entire world. This time, we've collaborated along with Tangzu to create what is quite possibly the most beautiful looking IEMs that we've had the chance to work on. And they, of course, sound absolutely fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the brand new Headphone Zone X Tangzu Wan'er S.G in-ear monitors. And it's a limited edition variant that they've specifically made for us here at Headphone Zone. And I'm so happy to present it to all of y'all. Okay, so the story of this particular collaboration goes back many months. Last year, Tangzu released the Waner S.G in-ear monitors for a price point of less than 2,000 rupees. And reviewers around the world were pitting it against the absolute giants in this segment, the earphones from KZ or the Moondrop Chew or the 7Hz Salnote Zero, which are universally some of the most well-regarded IEMs, and reviewers and audiophiles love them. But when the Tangzu Waner S.G showed up, very few people had even heard of Tangzu. And very quickly, they realized that this was a very special IEM. Now this year, KZ has updated their lineup. The Moondrop Chew 2 has been released. The 7Hz Zero 2 has been released. And these are all massive improvements as compared to last year's earphones. But the Tangzu Waner S.G still is widely regarded as one of the best earphones at a price point of 2,000 rupees, simply because of the tuning and the way it sounds. Now, we've spoken about these in our earphones under rupees 2,000 videos over the years, right? So there's so much that you probably already have heard me say about the Tangzu Waner S.G. But when we would watch all the other YouTubers on the internet, reviewers on the internet talking about the Tangzu Waner, one of the things that really stood out to me was how on any tier list, the Tangzu Waner was always regarded as an absolute blind buy. Reviewers would trust you to just buy these earphones without ever having heard or tested them, confident that you will love your purchase and you will love the way these earphones sound, and in this price segment are widely regarded as probably one of the best tuned IEMs. Now, I come from that school of thought where I truly believe that everybody has a slightly different individual preference and taste for what kind of sound they like. But I will admit to you that even the most harshest of audiophiles with the highest standards when it comes to sound quality still regard the Tangzu Waner as an excellent sounding IEM. Now, in terms of its tuning, you have to keep in mind that it's a very different IEM from our earlier collaboration, which is the FIO X Headphone Zone JD1. This is an IEM that's tuned to be fun, bass-driven, something that really gives you a party in your head and rolls off the trebles so that you don't find that it gets fatiguing after long periods of use. The Tangzu Waner S.G is pretty much the opposite, which is a very neutral, well-balanced IEM with just that little extra bass added in to give it a full-bodied sound. Now, if I have to describe the strengths of this IEM, it would be that specific tuning. It does a very good job of it, and when you compare it to the other very well-balanced, well-tuned IEMs at the same price point, it still stands out as one of the best implemented sound signatures. It's got just a little bit more bass as compared to the Moondrop Chew 2. You'll find that it has just a little less harshness and a little less treble peakiness as compared to the 7Hz Zero 2. And as compared to the Truthier Hola, the Truthier Gate, it just has so much richer a mid-range, and you'll find that the details are so well represented that the overall tonal balance of these earphones still stands out as very neutral, but still beautiful, musical, enjoyable, and not boring. So for all of those reasons, I typically tend to describe the Tangzu Wan'er as a best of all worlds IEM for an audiophile starting out their journey at a price point of less than 2000 rupees. The collaboration itself comes from the fact that we love these IEMs and we wanted Tangzu to create a really nice looking finish and color that would be specifically for the Indian audiophile community. So when we spoke to Tangzu and told them that we want something as a tribute to the Indian audiophile community, they instantly said yes, they would be happy to collaborate with us to design and release a product that not just represented the Indian audiophile community, but was also inspired by our design aesthetics and a very distinctly Indian look. So this you'll find is across the entire package. Tangzu has not only taken the Headphone Zone logo and been very, very generous in making the logo a part of their design, but they've created something that can only be described as distinctly Indian. The pattern that you see is made from very, very fine gold colored metal material that is sandwiched inside this beautiful clear acrylic shell. And it looks absolutely stunning when you look at it in your hand. And I love the fact that Tangzu has created this design from scratch only and only for the Indian audiophile community. But they've gone beyond that. The box itself is distinctly inspired by Tangzu's design preferences, where they have these beautiful anime-inspired illustrations across all their packaging. But on this box, they've created an anime-inspired design which features an Indian princess, and it looks absolutely beautiful. So it is a Tangzu Wan'er S.G, but it's a variant that is so beautifully representative of us, the Indian audiophile community, along each and every element on the box and the product, that I have to say thank you so much, Tangzu. You guys have gone above and beyond in making this collaboration possible. All right, the specifics of this particular earphone. It sounds exactly the same as the standard and much loved Tangzu Wan'er S.G. This limited edition is only different in its finish and color. What is different from the regular Tangzu Wan'er S.G is that the cables have been upgraded to a much nicer quality cable. That doesn't make too much of a difference to the sound quality, I'm pretty sure. But the look and feel of the cable itself is a little bit more premium because it comes in this nice black color, which complements the blue earphones really, really well. You'll also find that it comes with an inline mic and remote, so you can plug this into your smartphone to pick up and drop calls. And you can upgrade these cables if you would like to a set of balanced cables. It uses the exact same type of connector as any KZ earphone. So if you've got a set of balanced cables that work along with a QDC connector like your KZ earphones, it works perfectly fine along with the Tangzu Wan'er S.G. I tend to use these earphones along with a dongle DAC. You'll find that using it with a high resolution DAC like the DD Hi-Fi X Headphone Zone High-Res DAC works perfectly beautifully along with these earphones. You'll find that using a high-res DAC will just make these earphones sound so much more richer, so much more intentful. It should bring out a little bit more details in your music. And so in almost all cases, I tend to recommend that people use a DAC while using these earphones. And then, of course, you'll find that if you don't want to use that, it's very easy to drive. You don't really need an amplifier of any sort. You can plug these into your laptop, or if your phone has a 3.5mm jack, it should be able to drive these just fine. I don't think that I can compare these to every other earphone in this short video, but there will be a detailed comparison of the Tangzu Wan'er S.G to every other earphone at the 2000 rupee price point. So keep an eye out for our best under rupees 2000 video, where we will give you some idea about how this compares to every other earphone at that price segment. But I think you guys will find that the reason to get this particular earphone is mostly the same as what I've already told you. They sound superb. Most people will tell you that it's an excellent buy for the price of 2000 rupees. If you're looking for something that is a very well balanced neutral sound, the Tangzu Wan'er S.G is right up there with the best of the IEMs out there. And the fact that we've now got a earphone that somebody has specifically made for us here in the Indian audiophile community makes me very, very proud, and I'm very happy to see that Tangzu had the confidence in us, Headphone Zone. So much so that they took our logo and incorporated it as a part of their design. And while we love Tangzu, it's great to see the level of confidence that they have shown in us and our brand. And for that reason, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, very proud to announce to you the launch of the Headphone Zone X Tangzu Wan'er S.G limited edition in-ear monitors. Thank you so much.